Welcome, everybody, to the Thursday edition of the presentation of the Bump Card, which is your digital business card, presented to you by 5 Point Concepts, which is our mothership, the mother company. My name is Ron. I'm located in Houston, Texas. I'll be doing the presentation tonight. We do this every Thursday, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to preface to you exactly what we're going to be doing so you know where we're headed to this presentation. It won't take long, about 22 minutes, and we'll be done. I'm going to ask you to please stick around to the end because you might be somebody who goes, well, I've seen something like this before, but I'll make you a promise. If you sit back and you relax and you go all the way through this with me, I'll promise you you've never seen nothing like this before. If you're new, if you've been on this presentation before, you've seen it before. Other than that, you haven't seen it before. And we believe here at 5 Point Concepts that the Bump Card and what is added to it is the absolute best digital marketing tool out there in 2021. So let's get started. The Bump Card presentation. So introducing the Bump Card. What is the Bump Card? You'll see as we move along. First of all, it's an ultimate marketing tool. That's what the Bump Card is. The Bump Card is it's a fully interactive, mobile-based digital business card. It's that. It can be a total website. It can be a brochure for your company. It can be a resume for you, which is branding yourself, whatever you're doing, or it can be all of them at once. So it's so much more, but plus what we'll need to know, it's an absolute full suite of marketing tools. And it's all completed digitally. So for connecting, promoting, and sharing, whatever it is you have, it can absolutely help you. So it's a powerful networking tool. What it does, the Bump Card optimizes how we use business cards, and we don't print a single card. But looking at the screen right now, you see this plastic card. It's the same size as an ATM card, same size as a credit card. It's hard plastic. That card, and we'll go through it together, you're able to take that card and touch a person's phone, and however you build your digital business card, it just shows up on their screen. And they can see your business, but we'll go through this, how it works. It's pretty amazing, new technology. So what we're doing here at the Bump Card, we're truly doing our absolute best to follow path of other disruptive innovations. Airbnb, Uber, Netflix, Amazon, Twitter. We understand Airbnb is like the biggest place you can go in the world to reserve what? Hotel rooms, condos, villas, and they don't own a single one of them. Okay? That's pretty disruptive. Uber the same way, largest ride-along service in the world, but they don't own a single car. Netflix came on board and they went to who? Blockbuster, said, hey, we got a great deal. Got a great idea. We're going to stream movies, let people pay a monthly fee, and it just comes right into their house, and we want you to come on board with us. They said, nope. Well, there's only one of those left in the United States, and we know how big Netflix is. So we're absolutely doing our best to try to get into this. We're in this digital marketing space. We've been in this digital marketing space with 5PC for almost 8 years now. So we understand it. We also understand in 2020 what happened to us. It's the situation. I call it the situation that we got into. But all marketing for all companies and all the individuals now, because the world has changed, so has marketing. So stick around and we'll go through that together, exactly how this works. So with the Bump Card, it's very important. You can share your message on your phone. Now you're thinking, why is the phone important? Could be because you have it in your hand and you have it with you everywhere you go unless you're sleeping. And then normally it's by your bed, so you don't miss anything, okay? So here's what we know. 46 times a day, a person on average checks their phone, their smartphone. They look at it. And 1.8 hours a day on average is spent on a smartphone per day. Now, I don't know. I think I might be pushing 1.8, but God, that sure seems like a long time. But then 50% of the people wake up in the morning and the first thing they grab is their smartphone to check their emails, check their texts, whatever it is. These numbers that you're looking at came from that great search engine called Google. This is not the Ron numbers or the 5 Point Concept numbers. This came straight out of Google. So I'm one of those people that wakes up and checks my phone. 3 billion people are on the internet today. Now you might be wondering, why are these numbers important? I'm gonna tell you why. 80% of the access to the internet is completed through a smartphone. And $3.1 trillion is generated annually through the mobile industry. Now, again, why is this important to you? Well, if you have a business, if you have a service, if you have a product, whatever it is you have, and you want to promote it or connect it to people, it seems to me that your message needs to be where people are looking. They're looking on their phone. So if you're not getting your business delivered to cell phones, you might be missing it a little bit, okay? So it's important. Let's look at the bump card benefits. Some of them we've already covered. It's always up to date, and I'll explain that to you in just a second. Your website, we talked about. Your brochure, your resume, we talked about these. We talked about how to connect, promote, and share. We also talked about, we didn't talk about, this card connected with our other product I'm going to tell you about generates leads for you. And it's the simplest way to do it. And if you've ever heard that old saying before, you need to build your list. You need to build your list. And you were like me and you just never could build your list. Well, now we've made it very simple to do. Track your card. You can see who's looked at it, who's downloaded it, who's shared it, goes where you go. And the bump card is your personal portal. It's just your personal portal. You can share all the information you put on it, whatever you desire. You can, this is what it looks like. You can see it on the left. That's a real estate person that's using our card, right? Also, it never gets thrown away. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know, when you buy those things called business cards and they're made out of paper, you know when you hand one to somebody where it's going. It's only like 3 choices: nightstand, dresser, box, or trash, or left in the car. That's where those paper business cards go. It's just the way it is. It's not my rule. It's just what happens. That's why we have always bought like Vistaprint or something. We tried to get the best bang for our buck because we know they're inefficient. They're absolutely inefficient. They don't do what they're supposed to do. They don't start a conversation, and people don't keep them, and people don't contact you. I'll prove it. All of us at one time, I would think, had bought business cards. And I would think that at one time we've taken 10 or 15 of them and peeled them off and put them at the car wash. Or we've taken some and put them at the local grocery store. Or we've taken some and put them on the corkboard at the Starbucks or wherever. And to this day, I can tell you, I've never had one person pick the phone up and call me and go, "Hey, I'm looking at your card. I think I need your service." That's never happened. But I've had a plethora of phone calls coming to me going, "Hey, I found your card at the Starbucks. I see what you're doing. I got something I think that can help you with your business." I've got a lot of those calls. A lot of those calls. So it never gets thrown away. All right. You'll never run out of cards again because it's one digital card. You don't need to keep buying cards, right? Interactive, easily updated, very easy editing software to build your card. Here's the part where I said it's always up to date. When you change your card, when you go back to our editing software and you change your card, it automatically updates on every card you've already sent. So let's say you got 30 friends. They've got your card in their context section. They've got your card on their home screen, and you haven't talked to them for a couple of months or whatever. But in that process, you're changing some videos on your card. You're changing some text messages. You're changing some redirects. Whatever you change, when that person goes, "Well, hey, I haven't called Ron in a long time," when they go and click on that contact or that home screen and that digital business card comes up, see this button right here that says "Call Me"? They click it and it calls you. But the thing is, as soon as they open that card again, it automatically refreshes. And all the information I've changed just appears. Boom, done. So it's always up to date. Always. Not like a paper card where if you change your last name because you get married, or you change your email, or you change your phone number, or you change your address, you have to do what? You have to go buy more paper business cards. And I can guarantee you that 100% of the time, you've always got business cards left over that are no good anymore. It always happens that way. But not here. You never have to go buy more. So easily forwarded to your contacts on your phone. This button that says, "Text me," share by text right here. When you click this button on your card, it opens up your contacts on your phone, and you can send your digital business card to whoever you want. Easily forwarded. Then they can forward it to their friends. So you don't have to be in the same room to share your business card anymore. You can text it to anyone, anywhere in the world. They can have your digital business card, and you can have on it what you want, right? So the bump card at this point provides massive benefits on promoting you, your business, your service, your product, whatever the case may be, okay? So it's an ultimate personalization tool. Why is that? Well, here's why. It's the photo you can put on there. It's the video you can put on there. It's everything you can put on there to brand yourself, like the headshot you're looking at. How many times have you heard somebody say, "Hey, do you remember Steve or Dave or Lily or whatever?" No, but if I saw the face, I would remember. That's why that picture is so important. That's why you need to be branding yourself with a digital business card on a person's phone where they're always looking. People remember faces and they'll remember your picture if they've talked to you before. But you've got to click to the call, click to email, upload a headshot. You're in control of building this card any way you want to represent you, your company, your service, your product. It is strictly up to you, okay? You can embed your video with an elevator pitch. All your social media is on there. Maximize your connections. Every social media network, that has a place you just go put your social media links, and it propagates and it makes the icon. And people just click the icon, they go directly to your social media. Your bump card, it links directly to your page on the social media sites for fast one-click access. That's what it is. Paper cards can't do this. They'll never do this. They've never done it, they never will. That's beside the point. See, there's something important. Everything in an office at this point has changed. It's upgraded. It's gone digital. Everything you can imagine. Look, we don't use fax machines anymore, not because they don't work. They still work. If you have a landline to plug them into, they'll work. But we don't use them because they're inefficient. They're completely inefficient. So a paper business card has never been upgraded in the corporation world, in that arena. Never. It's remained the same. It's remained inefficient. It's remained where it doesn't get the job done. So it's time to move forward into the 21st century with a digital business card that's also a complete website. You can put anything on it you want. You can redirect them to your web page that has all the houses that you're selling. You can redirect them to your club that all your pool players are playing at. Whatever you want to do, that's what you can use it for, okay? It's a multitude of pages you can add and add and add and add. It's not just one thing. It's unlimited pages you can add. See here, here's one, your home page, your bio. Then you add the mission and history. Then you add the services. Then you add the shop online. Then it's just, and this is unlimited. You can add as many pages as you want. If you have more than one business, put more than one business on there. Create your custom pages. Your content's going to be relevant to your business, whatever you put here. You can do a video of yourself and put it on your page. You go, hey, welcome to my digital business card. Thank you for checking it out. Go to this page, click the menu up top and go to that page, and you'll see some video testimonials of people that's used our product. You can talk to your customers. Update all employee bump cards if you have a lot of employees using it. The bump card is better, and I'll tell you why. Because the video you can put on your card. The video is a big deal. It's a powerful tool to market you and your business. And it's so powerful, I'll tell you why. Think about this for a second. There's a huge site out there called YouTube. YouTube happens to be the second largest site out there that goes and finds information. First one being Google, and YouTube is owned by Google, right? It's a search engine. Both of them are search engines. But the reason YouTube is so large, you can literally go there and ask it any question. How to change my headlight, how to fix my roof, how to do whatever. And there'll be 100 videos there telling you how to do it. And people tend to lean towards video versus reading, okay? So imagine your digital business card and you've got testimonials on your business card about your product, about your service, or you yourself tell them about it. It's amazing how it goes up from doing that. You can share your passion and make it real. Let them see you in action. Put your video on there. Put your business on their video. And put testimonials on your card of people that know you or tried your product or something. Great testimonials, because here's the real thing. People can see, they listen to other people's testimonials because according to Nielsen, which surveyed more than 28,000 internet respondents in 56 countries, 92% of consumers, 92% around the world, they trust earned media, like testimonials, above all other forms of advertising. They just do. Seeing is believing. 88% of people trust online reviews written by consumers as much as they trust recommendations by personal contacts. I'll prove this one to you. I would think that most of us here has shopped on Amazon at least one time. And when you went and looked at the product that you wanted to buy, did you just pull the trigger and buy it? No. You went and looked at the reviews first. You went and looked at all the reviews you could about the product you're about to buy to make sure you're making what? A good buy, an educated buy. Same thing now if you go buy something at the store. If it's got any number attached to it that's of any large number, You're normally looking up the review. If you're in a neighborhood and you're looking for a nice restaurant, you're in a different neighborhood, you'll pull up your phone and you'll ask Google, where's the locust Mexican restaurant to me? And they'll bring up all these restaurants. And what do? You just don't pick one. You look at the stars over there. You look at the reviews and you pick the right one that you want to go to. So reviews are super important. They're online reviews written by consumers. Super important, all right? So you can have this on your digital business card. Customer testimonials, they have the highest effectiveness rating in content marketing at 89%. Now here's the big one. 78% of Americans report that online reviews or testimonials help them decide whether they should purchase a product or not. We make a lot of decisions by reviews. Now you have a digital platform that you can put reviews, you can put testimonials on your card, which gives you a complete leg up on people that are using what? Paper business cards. So let's take this example. Let's say you own a coffee shop. This works for any company that services people with goods. You own a coffee shop, and every Tuesday you have a discount. You either have a free coffee, you have something, a roll half off, whatever it is. But all your customers that's coming into your store, they're loading your digital business card with either the plastic card, the ring, or just text it to them, whatever. At this point, I'll show you a different way in just a second. But it gets on their phone. Your card gets on their phone. And every Tuesday, you have this discount. And you put the discount coupon on your phone every Monday night. So all they do is Tuesday morning, they open up the card and there's the new discount. Now, the reason this is important, because it's just a configuration that allows you to add coupons and specials to your card. And if you're consistent doing that, if you're really consistent and keeping it fresh and appealing to your customers, what happens is your customer gets your card and they look every Tuesday and there's a discount there. Now what? They feel comfortable about forwarding your card to their friends in their friends list on their phone. Why is that good for me as a business owner with a coffee shop? I have my consumers, I have my customers advertising my company, my coffee shop, to all of their friends in their phone that I would never get to without them. And they're forwarding my discount coupons every Tuesday, and they're coming to my coffee shop and they're all meeting together and they're talking for 30 minutes and they go to work, whatever the case may be. I'm just saying this is something that a paper business card or just a singular website will never do. It'll never do. This is built for cell phones. That's what it's built for, okay? The bump card is better. If you have an event, and we're not having a lot of events, but what if you've got a big team, a real estate team or whatever, and you don't have a big meeting, you put this together, you send it to all, and what do? They RSVP whether they're going to be at your meeting or not. You have all this information. They're saved and they're managed, and you can download your list of attendees, whatever you want to do. And then if you can build your card if you want to, these are just some of the things it'll do. I can't go over all of them. We'd be here a long time. You can build a capture page. You can build it in front of whatever you're offering. It's a sales funnel page. You can get their information, capture information, direct leads to proper employees. Whatever you want to do, you're in control of. You are absolutely in control of. This is 2021. It's time to move into the technology side. That's something that's simple to do. You can share your bump card. Share it with anybody. You can share it with the share by text button that goes to all of your friends. You can send it by text, send it by email. You can send a QR code. You can put a QR code on your Facebook. People can copy it. You can print it out on a piece of paper. Go here, copy it on your phone. However you want to do it. There's so many ways, okay? Easily share text, email, QR code, social media, create custom share messages. And in the back where you do your editing on your card, you can have analytics. It's already there that shows you what's happening with your card. How many people's viewed your card? How many people's downloaded that card, okay? How they downloaded it, either by text or either by email, and more. But here's the most important thing. Think about the market. Even if you're not thinking about the market, who is it for? Everyone. Everyone that has a business. Everyone that has a product. Everyone that has a service. Everyone trying to brand themselves. Everyone just trying to put family pictures together and share them with the family. You can just send it by phone and they can download it on. It's everybody you can imagine can benefit from our product. Absolutely can. Timing is key for everything. And look, I'm going to show you some people here, and we already know if we'd have got involved with them back then, we probably wouldn't be talking. This guy, Bill Gates, this guy, Steve Jobs, this guy, Mark Zuckerberg. You know, being in the right place at the right time is super important. Super important. But here's the big thing about that. Here, you can be in the right place at the right time, and that's fine. But if you don't take action, you're just in the right place at the right time. That's it. Nothing happened. Nothing happened, right? So now we know exactly how strong the digital business card is. It's super strong. You have full control of building it any way you want. Now, what could we at 5PC add to that card to make it even stronger, to make it to a point where you got to have this? You have to. Well, here's what we're going to add, what we've added to help grow your business. It's an easy and affordable texting platform. Now, before you think, just a texting platform, no, it's not just a texting platform. I'm going to go through this with you. I want to preface this texting platform with this. How many times in the arena of sales, in the arena of consulting, in the arena of whatever the case may be, you know, direct sales, affiliate sales, whatever, how many times have we heard, you got to build your list? The money's in the list. You got to have a big list. But the problem, if you're like me, I'm a baby boomer, I'm 59 years old, I never could figure out how to make all those things work. I had a hard time going to a site that showed me how to build capture pages, lead pages, squeeze pages, bridge pages, taking those and making that connect to a AWeber email autoresponder or constant contact autoresponder, and then taking the people that answered and putting those in a CRM so I could follow up with them. It's just too much. I mean, I finally figured it out, but it took me about 10 years because I started hearing build your list, build your list, build your list about 13 years ago. So we here at 5 Point Concepts, there's a better way. And I'm going to tell you, when you talk about capture pages and squeeze pages and bridge pages, let me explain to you what that means. We've all seen them. You're on the internet, and you see something interesting, and you click on it, you read a little bit about it, or a video comes on telling you about it, and it says, click here for more information. When you click it, there's a page that comes up and asks you for what? Your name and your email. That's called a capture page. So people now are very smart. They don't want to give you their information because they know what's coming. There's going to be a slew of emails coming to you. So instead of coming to their main box, they go to their email proxy, Gmail, Hotmail, whatever it is. They go get another email. Now, all these pages that ask for their name and email, they put that other email in. And why do they do that? Because they never go check that email, so they never see the campaigns coming to them. So they get to see what's on. It's ineffective. It's not effective anymore. It's not. So texting is. And there's some reasons why. We already know that when you send a text, it's delivered 97% of the time, and it's opened and read within 4 minutes. See, when you're walking around the street or whatever you're doing and your phone makes that noise and you know it's a text, you'll normally read it within 4 minutes. But when you're walking around the street with your friends or whatever, and you get that email, you don't say, hold on, everybody, I got to read this email. That doesn't happen. It's text marketing, text message marketing. So let me explain to you how this works. This is our latest addition to the bump card. We have unlimited campaigns, unlimited keywords you can use, free inbound messages, no contracts, month-to-month rollover, and your own 10-digit code. Now you might be thinking, what is all that stuff, Ron? I don't know. Campaigns is just how many campaigns for different businesses, different things you want to collect phone numbers for. Unlimited keywords. Have you ever heard before on the radio and television, hey, just text in it to win it to 55222. That's called text message marketing. That's called a keyword going to a number. That's called a keyword going to a code, okay? So that's what you have. So now you have the ability to put all your information out there. You can put signage out there. You can be on Facebook, whatever. You can say, hey, just text Ron to this number if you want to see what I'm doing. They do that, and what do they get? They get an immediate text message from you that has your link to your digital bump card. Pretty amazing, I know. So watch this. We have all the training to show you how to use it, all the Zooms. So I'm going to give you an example of how this works. Pay close attention to what's about to happen. The lady with the green t-shirt on, she owns a pizzeria. The man with the red t-shirt on happens to be a customer, and it's in her database already. Or it's, oh, I'm sorry, it's not in her database. This is just a person that they're blanketing messages to, right? People that are interested in their restaurant, however they accumulate them. So she texts this out. She says, text the word pizza to 12345 6. That's just a number for a 25% off coupon. Good today only at Mama Lucci's Pizzeria. He gets the text. He sees it. He says, well, I love Mama Lucci's dinner time. Okay. So what does he do? He texts the word pizza to that number. As soon as he does that, he gets another message immediately right back to him. It says, show this code to your server for 25% off your entire order at Mama Lucci's Pizzeria. Hashtag 25 deal. This is a fantastic way of marketing. But here's what happens that you don't see. When the lady in the green sent this out and said, text the word pizza to this number for a 25% off coupon, and he does that, you see the action that happens, but behind the scenes, a legal opt-in. He just legally opted in to this service. She collected the actual cell phone number that this just came from. She has it. And she's making a list of 200, 300, 400, 500 of actual phone numbers of people that are coming to eat there, people that are in the restaurant. And she's doing it for a reason because, number one, these are prospects, these are customers, these are future business people in her restaurant. And the key to this is every cell phone number that's in her back office that she can market to is 100% accurate and correct. Most of the people, you get a wrong email, a wrong name, a wrong phone number, not here, because they have to pick their phone up and they have to text the word pizza to that number. And when they do it, it gets the phone number they're using. So it's an accurate phone number 100% of the time. So what is easier than building a list other than going, hey, just text this word to this number? I'm not asking you for your name. I'm not asking you for your email. I'm not asking you for your phone number. None of those things I'm not asking you. I'm just telling you to text. If you want more information, just text this word to that number. That's it. And I get your cell phone number so I can, once a month, once a week, once every 2 weeks, I can send a message to all with one swipe of a keyboard. And I can stay in contact with you. This is not just for prospects. This is for people that have big teams. This is for people that have a lot of real estate agents where they can keep track of everybody. They all just, however you build it, you can put team and go to this number. Your entire team's there, so you can keep in contact with them. This is a contact tool. But the point I'm trying to make is this. If you're in business and you need prospects, which we all do, if you've never built your list before, I would suggest doing it now. And this is the easiest possible way to do it. It's just so simple, okay? So we have a different plan that fits you. We have one that fits you on every one. Now, before I open this and show it to you, I'll just go ahead and tell you, you can go to any other text message marketing service out there on the internet, doesn't matter to me. And you can go look through them, and you will not find one that has the prices that we have. You will not. Let's go over them together. This is $11.97. It's not $10.97. It's the basic messaging. But you get 150 outgoing messages every month for $11.97. Plus, you have the ability to build your list as big as you want. Okay? $24.97 for 500, $36.97 for 1,200. You can see as the list goes on. There's 20,000 outgoing text messages a month for $300, $2.99. And you're probably thinking, who would ever use 20,000? There's a lot of people that use 20,000. Because if you think about it, if I've got a team in some company and I've got 500 people, well, if I do that, if I send all of them a text message, I don't know, 10 times, that's too many. I'm over my limit. I'm just saying, you can get there very quickly, and it's easy to get there, okay? So your bump card marketing system, let's talk about it for a minute. You've got the digital business card that you can build any way you want to, that you can send out to people. They can see what you're doing, how you're keeping along. Everything is there. You can promote whatever you want. But when you tie the text message marketing to that, and now you can just tell people to text this word to that number, and then the first text message they get is your digital business card link, so they can see what you're doing, what you're about, everything. And then you get the phone number to continue to market to them as often as you want through text message marketing. It's phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. And you can get started for less than $100. That includes your first month subscription. It's $1.66 a day. You can have the bump card and the complete marketing system all together. Okay. And let's be real. If you have some sort of business, it doesn't matter what you're in. If you have a business, all this is tax deductible because it's advertising and marketing. It's advertising and marketing for less than $100 a month. And you can earn commissions. Yes, we have a comp plan. You're going to get back to the person if you're interested in that on who sent you here, and let's tell you about it. But you can get started today. It's very simple to do. Get to the person that brought you here. Be sure and get back to them and get your questions answered. Or go ahead and get yourself in the system, because right now it's either a 1, 2, or 3. It's a 1 that means this you don't like it, not for you. And if that's the case, you're probably gone. Or you're a 2. You like it, you understand it, it makes sense, but you got questions, so let's get them answered. Or you're a 3. No brainer. I'll do it. That's a number 3. So let's get started, okay? So hold on one second. Don't go anywhere just yet. We'll stop sharing so I can see everybody. Thank you, all 30 of you, because there's 31, and I happen to be one of them. So I'm going to thank each and every one of you, all 30 of you, for being here on this presentation. Be sure and get back to the person that brought you here. Get your questions answered, because without me saying anything else, there are some changes coming right around the corner that will be huge. It's going to be starting shortly. Now would be a good time to get your questions answered, and let's move forward. So God bless everybody. Glad you hung out with me on the Thursday night, and we will see you again on Monday when we have the CEO phone call. Take care, everybody.